Recording in progress.
Dare ya.
A double dog dare you. Dare you. You gave me the good one on that double dog dare. Thank you. I love it. I love it.
I am going to strength spot you because I think you are really good at large meetings. Like your teacher self comes out, it's more like a performance. You save up the energy and it all you work on it and then it kind of comes out and I don't know, you enjoy it. I think it's visible that you enjoy it. And I'm saying
You.
all this because today's episode we it's really about it's I think it's a good strategy for how to capture information when you're working in those like larger, maybe it's quarterly or annual or twice annual meetings, right? So you're brainstorming and you're planning and what are you going to do for the year ahead? How was the previous year? That's overwhelming.
Oh my goodness, yes.
It's so much content and it's so much. I don't know. I just always feel like you walk out of that meeting and you're like, you might be inspired. You're also exhausted. And
Yes.
it's like, what do you even do with all of that? And sometimes it doesn't get
Yes.
done, honestly.
Yes, it drops. I think for a lot of people out there, it drops. And it doesn't, there's not a lot of follow-up that happens afterward. I agree. I agree.
So, this is sort of a strategy for how to make it a little more manageable. And you could even use this just in general. This could be plastered as when somebody brings something up, which one of these categories does it fit in? What do you think about that?
I absolutely agree. I think it's an ongoing strategy as well. I think it's applicable to those meetings in particular, information gathering, yes, sifting through it, even those when we've all been to those meetings, right, where you're writing things on different post-it notes.
Yeah.
So maybe there's four different colored post-it notes or they're moving across. I love that. But I do think this with the four elements is an ongoing it can be applied at any time. I would put it on the wall. I would have people refer to it often. I think it can be done.
Okay. And this is really about evaluating the present,
Yep.
taking what's in the
Exactly.
present, and then creating a plan for the future based on that information.
Yeah.
And the acronym is DARE.
Dare. Double dog dare ya, right? Dare to be bold. Dare to all of these wonderful things. It's good. And again, as we're heading into it, I like carrying this with you. It's a quick, you can take it really deep or it's quick evaluation. And you can throw it out there in a meeting and get some things done and decided. Shall we start with the D?
Sure.
Different, different, different needs. What do we need to start doing differently? What do we need to change up? What do we need to do different? Do better, do different, do less, do more, do different. Love it. D, the D of dare, different.
A.
Abolish, abolish. What do we need to stop doing?
Yes.
What do we need to just immediately stop doing? What are we doing right now just for the sake of ritual behavior? What's like a habit that we're caught in that we really don't need to do anymore, that we need to stop? So the A is abolish.
This is an important one because I think this happens a
Yes.
lot. If you don't take time to evaluate the present, you often continue to do things that don't really create or have value.
Exactly.
So,
You don't need to do them anymore. It's a time drain, an energy drain, a resource drain. And we need to look, do we need to be doing that anymore? I love that.
R.
R, review, review. Look at historical policies that are in place that are working, right? That are things that we all should be doing. When we first started talking about the R for review, I think what resonated most with me in that conversation was there are historical policies and procedures that everybody on the team who's currently working knows, but newer team members don't always get exposed to. So, what do we need to be reviewing kind of on that ongoing basis to be sure that it stays front of mind and that people are familiar with it and they have fluency with the policy or the procedure? So, review.
You like that one because
I do.
you like rules.
I
And
like
you don't like to break the
rules.
rules, so she wants a review. You
I want you to
lit up like
tell
a
me
Christmas
again
tree when we had that one.
exactly. I like a pamphlet. I like a workflow. I like to know. And yes, I want that review. I
Oh,
want to know
she
I'm
is
doing the
getting
right thing.
emphatic. We have opening eyes. She's touching her neck. We're
Yes,
getting, she likes to know.
emotional. Yes, yes, there's an emotional
Emotional.
component. You do the E. I'm going to take a breath over here.
Okay,
You do the E.
enhance. I like this one because it's positive. Enhance what's going well and how to embrace it and do more of it. So I'm almost thinking this is also a really good way to curtail complaining. I'm feeling like
Mm.
I'd like to share this as a way. So when somebody brings you something and say, okay, where do we put this? Are you
Okay.
asking for something to be done different? Are you asking for an overall review? I mean, it's a nice way to really
Yes.
break down where are we going with that complaint?
Yes. Oh, I like that. Just a filter to run that information through
Yeah.
really quickly. Different. Do we abolish something? Stop it? Do we need to just review with everybody the steps for this? Because that happens sometimes too, right? Or is this an enhancement that we want to
Yes.
multiply and expand? That's
I'm
a
writing an
brilliant
email to my
application.
team tomorrow and
I
say, let's try this.
I love that. I love that. Ooh, excellent, excellent, excellent.
And so that's it. You know, it's simple
Yeah.
today. It's a way, just a different filter to put things through and be able to then once you have that information, you have to decide how you're going to do it, right? If you do need to do something different, obviously there's going to be steps and work involved with it, but it does allow for more a structured, objective conversation about things that can get emotional because people really are protective and they enjoy hopefully their careers. So this will help with that, and it also is a good way for leaders to think through things strategically, because if you're going to be the one that's responsible for moving that division or that line forward, we have to know what the overall consensus is in some of these. If you have 75 people coming complaining about something and they're saying this needs to be different, you need to be listening, right?
Agreed. Agreed. Absolutely. And again, I love how simple the the idea is, but how deep you can take it. You can take
Yes.
this really deep all the way through strategic planning or keeping it very top of mind and just running all of those ideas that come to you your way. So it's multifaceted. I've used that word a lot today. Sorry. You can apply it in a lot of different ways, right? I love that. We have a mantra.
We
We have a
do.
mantra for our leaders.
Dare to evaluate the present. I
I
love
need
it.
I need I need sound
I think
effects.
it's applicable to your personal life too. Dare to
Yep.
evaluate the present. Where are you? Where do you want to be? And are your habits taking you there?
Love it. What do I want it to look like differently? Right? What do I stop doing? What do I need to review with myself that I should be doing? And what do I want to enhance? Oh, that's good. It's good.
So
I
that's
feel
just,
t-shirts. I feel t-shirts and mugs. I
we need
feel
t-shirts and mugs.
I feel bumper stickers. Dare to evaluate the present.
Heard here first, the project.
Tattoos. I'm making a list. I'm going to go make a list right now.
So, possible thought for consideration is use the mantra and then what in your present life needs a little evaluation, if anything.
What are you daring to look at this week in
Ooh,
your personal and professional life?
that's it. Have a
You've
good
been
one.
double dog dared, so get out there and do it.